Hi guys, it's me again, and I have a haul for you. It's from various places, of course. It's gonna have some odd pieces in it, because that's what I love. I'm just giving you a little pick of here of, of my curiosity cabinet, one of my shelves, while I gab real quick. Basically, I just wanted to let you guys know I've gotten some new viewers, and I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell and it'll let you know when I put a new video out. Follow me on Instagram, because Instagram, I'm always updating on Instagram. I post probably once or twice a day usually. And this haul that I've got here for you guys, it is, some of the items, like I said, are for purchases that I've made for myself, that I just thought I'd share with you. And then the majority of it's actually items that I will be listing in the shop for sale. If you are interested in purchasing in any of the items that you see, what you do is just hit that little arrow, and it's the description of the video, and it'll have a link to my shop in it. So here we go, guys. Okay guys, first off, I wanted to show you this so I can move it. This gorgeous antique cape that I purchased. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to display it yet. Maybe on one of my dress forms or something. But look at the lace and the velvet. Isn't it wonderful? And the inside, look at that mottled color because of the age. It's just wonderful. It does have a few issues, but not many, not enough to where it wouldn't display nicely. So I'm just ecstatic with this purchase. I think I paid around $50 for it altogether, which I thought was an excellent price considering the age of it. And it's just in such good condition. So let me move this. Okay guys, first off, I wanted to show you this so I can move it. This gorgeous antique cape that I purchased. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to display it yet. Maybe on one of my dress forms or something. But look at the lace and the velvet. Isn't it wonderful? And the inside, look at that mottled color because of the age. It's just wonderful. It does have a few issues, but not many, not enough to where it wouldn't display nicely. So I'm just ecstatic with this purchase. I think I paid around $50 for it altogether, which I thought was an excellent price considering the age of it. And it's just in such good condition. So let me move this. This right here, of course, the reason why I fell in love with it is because of this. They don't make this stuff like this anymore, and it's in such excellent condition. The zipper works, and it's nice and clean on the inside and the outside. But I think it would have been either to hold bottles, baby bottles, or possibly diapers. Probably from the 40s or 50s, but it's just awesome. And I think I paid maybe around $18 altogether for it. So a lot of this stuff, you know, I mean, if I really want something in my shop, because it is more of an unusual or harder piece to find, I don't make as much money, of course. I don't quite double, you know, what my purchase price is. But I do make some money on it. So this gal was definitely worth it. Some of my weird pieces. This is like a dental model. It's an awesome piece. And this is the reason why I like this one is because a lot of the ones that I've seen are adult pieces, and this is a child's model. You can see how tiny the teeth are. And what's really cool is it's kind of like a rubbery. And when you open it up, you see all of this in here. You have like a retainer type thing and like a silver cap and another silver cap on here, which I thought was really, really neat for display purposes, especially if you like stuff like I do. So I know some of you guys are probably like, I don't think so, but I don't know. I just love stuff like this. I think it's cool. It's interesting. It's odd. I mean, to your dentist, it'd probably be ho-hum, but to your average everyday Joe, it's a cool piece. As well as this is. I found another one of these guys, believe it or not. I sold the one that I listed really quick. And this one is just as in good a shape as the other one is. It does have a few cavities right here. See? But it's a big piece, if you can see my hand. It's an old 1970s, you know, novelty ashtray. And you just don't run into stuff like this. So I grabbed it. Of course, another piece that wasn't cheap. I'm probably spent upwards of $30 on it. But when you know, deal in stuff like I do, unusual antiques and vintage, you know, you have to have stuff like this available in your shop. These guys I purchased, they're not vintage or anything. They have that vintage vibe because, you know, they have this beautiful lacy color. But I got mostly cream, and then there's a few white ones in here. But I just thought they were so pretty, and I think I'm going to use them in like maybe some of my craft projects, maybe with the butterflies or something. I haven't quite decided yet. And I got a handful of them. See, here's one of the white ones. But I just thought they were so pretty. And because it's Valentine's Day, even though this is going to be up after Valentine's Day, we have Valentine's meat juice. And these bottles are very, very old. They are antiques. And there is a long story behind it. You need to look it up. But in my listing, actually, that I have on them in Etsy, I have the story behind the Valentine's meat juice. But it has to do with a man, his wife is ill, and he invents this meat juice to save the one he loves. And it's a true story. So I got these, and I had to get them all the way, I think I ordered them from England. I got 3 of them in, and I kept one for myself, and I'm selling the other 2, and they are hard to find. This guy right here is awesome. It's because of the fact it's got the skull and crossbone on it. Poison. It was a tincture of iodine bottle, and it has the cap, you know, the cork top. Excellent condition. No chips or cracks or anything like that. And it still has that, you see that glass dropper in there. Still present. And this is going in my curiosity cabinet. It is too nice of a find not to keep. Couldn't help myself. This guy is listed in the shop, and it's also an excellent find. The bottle is shaped like a triangle, and it is a poison bottle. A lot of them that are poison bottles don't have that listed on them. You can tell just because they're textured, because back then there was a lot of people that could not read, so they had the bumps or texture of some sort on the bottles so that they could feel the bottle and know that it was something that they should not ingest. So a lot of them too will have not to be taken on the side of the bottle, and those aren't as desirable as the ones that actually say poison. And then a step up from the poison bottles are the ones that have the actual skull and crossbones on it. So, but this says triloid on it, which I haven't done my research to see exactly what triloids is. But this bottle is in good condition, doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything like that, doesn't have the cork stopper present, but it's still an excellent piece. And again, I'm not going to make double my money on it, but I think I probably, gosh, I paid probably between like maybe around $25 or something like that for this bottle, and there's still room to make a profit on it. So they're highly collectible, especially the ones that have that cobalt blue color. These actually, I don't know why I had a run on doll eyeballs today, but I did. I sold one set yesterday, and I think 2 more sets today. So there's only one of these actually still left. I'm going to have to pack these guys up. But these are old glass doll eyes that are still on the rockers and everything. And they have the eyelashes. And there's 4 of them all together. And I actually have a few more coming. And they're different sizes. But people love to display these in their cabinet of curiosities, or people that like to do assemblages, craft projects, anything like that. These are excellent pieces for that. And I think they're just cool. As I would, of course. This next piece is gorgeous. I love the color. Come on, camera, focus on it. It's being a turd. But the reason why I like this one is not only because of the color, but it's a planter too. So that made it even better because I love flowers and plants. So I'm not exactly sure what these 2 little discolorations on here are for, because I don't see any evidence of any cracks or anything like that. So I'm kind of confused. But it is stamped Japan on the bottom, so it's an older piece, and if you look close enough you can see the crazing. But it is just a wonderful, wonderful piece. And I am having a problem trying to remember what the heck I paid for it. Maybe $18, something like that, possibility. But anyways, and I'm trying to think of what it's called. If I don't remember now, then I'll just plug it in after I do the video. This is a keeper for me, and I just thought I'd share it with you. I don't know anything about it. I know it's a phrenology head. It's got all the little tidbits in here on there. But what is so awesome about it is, for one thing, the size of it. For another, because how decorated it is. It's gorgeous. And the other is it's an inkwell. Isn't that the coolest thing you ever seen? So I was tickled to death to get this, and I think I paid around $50 for it. And I think it's well worth it, because it's just interesting and just awesome, I think. Okay, moving on. I have this guy right here, which is made in England. And I don't know how well this is going to focus, but he's a cool dude. He's some kind of goat devil, something, something of that sort. It's a very heavy piece. I think it's vintage, not antique, but it's made of brass. And dang it, I wish it would let you see all the detailing here, but my camera's being a stinker. It's not focusing in on it really well. But you can get the gist of it. And he's a really cool piece. And it's just a nutcracker. And there it goes. Well, it focused for a second and then it went right back out again. This camera's being a dum-dum. But anyways, I got that. And gosh, I'm trying to think of how much I paid for him. Maybe $25, something of that nature, which is actually a really good price. So I'll stand to make a little bit of a decent, more of a decent profit on him. That's for sure. These are basically just a stack of old labels. They have a little sticky part on the one side, and these just wrapped around like the cigars. So these are just old labels. They're not too pricey or anything like that. I mean, I probably sell this whole stack for a little under $10, maybe something like that, plus shipping. And these, I've already listed one of these dolls because I'm just indecisive here as far as which eeny, meeny, miny, mo that I want to keep. These are teeny tiny, as you can see my hand. They're the Bisque German dolls. This one right here, the legs don't move, but the arms do. The other two, the arms and legs both move. And they have the stamp on the back of them, like the mold stamp. But they would have been like for dollhouses or, you know, something like that because they're so tiny. But I am thinking that maybe this one might be a boy. I don't know. Possibly. But it's between these two that I'm unsure of which one I'm going to keep. I think I might keep the one on the end because I've told myself I'm not allowed to have I'm not allowed to have all of them, and I'm not allowed to have more than one. I have to just keep one and sell the other. So anyways, these were an awesome find, and I got a great deal on these. Usually you pay about $25 a piece for these, around $25 to $30 a piece. And I got, and that's actually doing good if you get that price, but I got all three of them for that price. So I was doing the happy dance on these because I love these little itty bitties. And back here, I'm not going to try to even pick them up. We have two big, I don't know, I think maybe they might be Pyrex or something. Yes, Pyrex. That's 1,000 milliliters. And they're graduated cylinders that would have been used in a laboratory setting. And they're just awesome display pieces or to use as a vase, you know, in that situation for, you know, kind of a curious display. Or people like to use them Halloween, whatever. I've got, you know, some with flowers in it and that. And I just think they're cool because they're not your everyday average vase. I found some doll heads here, which some of them, if you watched my last video where I did my crafts, you've seen what I did with some of the doll heads that I found. But I have these other three here that are listed in the shop here. And, oops. I've also got this weird guy. It's a bank. And it's chalkware. And his little tushy sticking out. And no, he's not going to the bathroom. But it's Winston Churchill, and I'm pretty sure it is either the 30s or 40s. And this bank is basically Churchill, Winston Churchill, mooning the Nazis. That's what the whole thing is behind it. So that's the story behind that. And I think I paid, gosh, somewhere between $25 to $28 for this guy. But, you know, it's not every day you see Winston Churchill dropped his drawers with his little tushy hanging out. So, of course, I had to get it. And last but not least, I got a bunch more Valentines, which I'm not exactly sure that I'm going to list these. This one is one that I ordered for myself because I wanted a snowman Valentine. He folds down and it's got that little bit of honeycomb in the front there. I thought he was really cute. So this is going to go into my Valentine's collection, but the rest of these are going to be for sale. If you see any here that you like, put it in the comment section and I can make a listing or something for you. But other than that, I'm probably just going to hang on to these until next spring for Valentine's Day. But I'll just show you all the ones that came in this batch that I ordered. This one, his head moves back and forth. This one is kind of creepy. His head moves back and forth too. I think it's his nose gets bigger and smaller. Something like that when his head moves. But yeah, he's kind of creepy looking. And that one. This is a big one. And he's kind of like the other one I showed you guys where he rocks back and forth. The one is riding a lion. This one looks like he's riding a donkey. That's what it looks like. And then this one right here. They're all kind of circusy, clown related. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my vintage and antique finds. And my next video is going to be a shopping video. So I hope you can find the time to tune in and check it out and go shopping with me. But if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to gab to me or talk to me, or if you have any questions or anything, just throw it down in the comments. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.